is actually a little bit different. It's going to be an interview, so we're going to have two people up here. One person will be interviewing, and one person will be the interviewee. The person giving the speech is actually going to be the interviewee. And so that's the person we're going to kind of focus on. But please welcome Andrea and Julian.
Let's just give a little bit of background of the session. This is like being on a podcast or on a YouTube channel, and he's inviting me to go to his YouTube channel. We have a name for the YouTube channel?
It's an emotional intelligence parental group.
Emotional management parental group.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Perfect. So he's inviting me as an expert in the field to talk about something, and he's going to be interviewing.
And before the time starts, a little background I want to give is my role in this is to create the space here. You guys are all parents of children that are either in school right now or about to attend school. Emotional intelligence is a new style of teaching that is starting to gain popularity. You guys have done a little bit of research or someone's talked to you about it before, so I decided to invite an expert in the field of emotional intelligence to talk a little bit more about the programs and how they may benefit your children's education in the future. Good evening. My name is Julian Falgones. I am the head of the Emotional Intelligence Parent Network. I am honored this evening to have Andrea joining us. Andrea is an expert in personal development, and this evening we're going to be speaking about the topic of emotional intelligence, and specifically how emotional intelligence can improve our education system. Andrea, tell us a little bit about what first got you interested in the field of emotional intelligence.
First of all, thank you for having me here. It's an honor to be at your show and talking about a topic that is so warm for me. I really like to talk about this. What first got me into this was, well, my first personal experience. As you know, like in school, we don't have that much of this kind of background. We got taught more hard skills or how to do things. And we lack a lot of the soft skills that right now I feel that are so necessary in our world. I was playing poker and becoming a very good poker player, but I couldn't reach the next level. I couldn't reach that result that I wanted. And I really understood that what was in the way of me reaching this result was not my lack of knowledge of the game and how I was playing, was actually my emotion at the table. Because I was not applying actually what I knew, but I was more reacting emotionally. And so I understood that in order to become great and to achieve this next level, I needed to work on my emotions, on my emotional intelligence in order, first of all, to understand me and not to get upset in certain situations and always to act in a best way, and also understand the emotion of others, so it would have been even a greater advantage. And this is in the game, but in life we can relate in meetings or in school or in any other environment, we can use the same strategies.
You mentioned a term, hard skills, and I hear this term hard skills versus soft skills, and much of the curriculums focused on emotional intelligence refer to that. Can you help everybody here understand a little better what's the difference between the hard skill teaching and the soft skill teaching?
Absolutely. Hard skills are really important. It's what we need in order to perform a task. We need to know how to do certain things in order for us to do it. The soft skills is more related about our emotion, about our human capacity of performing that task. So how we can actually apply the hard skill. The hard skill is everything that we learn at school when we are taught about math. Math is an hard skill. Grammar is an hard skill. Writing is an hard skill. But the emotion that we put into these are soft skills. The way that we can relate to one another, the way that we can lead a team, these are soft skills.
Sounds like the soft skills are a little more in the why range as opposed to the what. Is that correct to understand it that way?
The why is definitely something that is really important for in the area of the soft skills. When you have a strong why, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving. And one of the things that we teach is to find the real why of a person. very great catch. And yes, the why is part of the soft skills.
Can you talk a little bit about how studying this and becoming aware of this impacted you personally? How did you benefit from it?
Wow, that's absolutely unbelievable how much it impacted me. I did not only achieve results in my field. I started because I wanted to become a better poker player, and I achieved the final table of the World Series of the European Poker Tour. I played the World Series of Poker many times, and I've been one of the best poker players in Italy. I did not only learn how to play poker better and perform at the level, I also lost 20 pounds in the weight, because soft skills is what helps you also emotionally to do all the things. I guess that many of your audience would probably relate with the feeling of knowing that they need to do something, but not quite doing it. Going to the gym, eating better, losing weight, studying something. And the soft skills that I learned in emotional intelligence was exactly what I needed in order to overcome that obstacle. So I started running, I ran a marathon, I lost weight, and I did skydiving, I did so many other things, as well as improving that in my leadership position. I was a very lousy leader. I was not very good in relation with people, and I improved this dramatically.
Wonderful. Now let's pivot a little bit. Our audience here, I'm sure many people might be personally interested now in emotional intelligence, but let's talk about the education system, and let's talk about how emotional intelligence can impact the school systems. What types of impacts or what types of effects could you expect, or could we expect from our students and from the schools if they implemented emotional intelligence programs?
Well, my guess is that the impact can be dramatic. They will not only perform much better when in their activity that they do in the day-to-day activity, but they will be much more ready for when they are going to work, for when they are going in the real world, when they will have to face a lot of challenges and a lot of difficulties, and they will have to interact and fight for their own things. So to get to escalate in a company or open eventually their own company, being an entrepreneur is dramatic in emotion, and it's really important to have these skills. This is like the kind of skills that I feel that are really lacking in our system. Our system teaches us how to repair things, how to, as I said, a lot of the hard skills, and then we get in the real world and we are missing how to approach and how to apply these skills effectively.
Very interesting. Well, we're almost out of time, but real quick, I would like to leave our audience with something. Is there a piece of advice, or is there some way that our audience members can implement emotional intelligence into their lives right now, or to help with the relationship currently with their children?
Absolutely. My biggest piece of advice that I give always is to become great listeners. One of the things that we lack most of the soft skills is that we don't listen enough. And I always like to ask the question, okay, what's stopping you from doing that? When we know that they should be studying, we know that they should be doing something, instead of forcing them to do, sometimes it's asking the question, what's stopping you from doing that? What do you think that you need? How can I help you to do that? And that will help them to really take ownership and move forward. And it's incredible how many things we might learn just from the answer to this question.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for visiting our show tonight. I hope that our audience gained a lot of valuable information. If you'd like, look up Andrea. He's got a YouTube channel and he's got a website with more information about emotional intelligence. This is Julian Falgons with the Emotional Intelligence Parent Network. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.